Hey everyone, how's it going? So we're going to be watching something slightly different. We're going to take it back, way back to like 1948 to the release of a movie called Rope by Alfred Hitchcock. Now this is something that I'm not typically watching. I thought it was black and white. It's not. I've only watched 2 black and white movies, so this is going to be the third one, but this is in color. Now I'm not sure if they dubbed it into color afterwards or if it was originally black and white. I'm not actually sure when we started getting color TV. That's actually a good trivia question. Anyway, if you guys are interested in any TV shows, I actually have a second channel that I'm going to be uploading a crazy amount of TV shows, animes, just music, a bunch of different things that I haven't been exposed to that people keep recommending to me. And I'm like, all right, let me finally sink my teeth into this. So I'm going to have that second channel there. It's going to be the first link down below. And then if you want to watch this full reaction, it's over on Patreon. And yeah, let me know if I should be watching more of these older movies, and let me know if you have any suggestions for older movies, because hey, I'm super open to everything. Like I said, I just want to increase my knowledge when it comes to movies, because I've been enjoying a lot of film and I just want to be exposed to more, and your comments have been awesome, and I've been watching all the things people have been telling me to. So without further ado, let's strap on in and let's use the rope. That's cool that they even had like, well, this looks like super new, no? Like this animation. Did they have this animation back in the 40s? Ooh, look at those old cars. Wow. Yeah, that looks more, it's time. Ooh, Perry Ferguson was the art director. It's so rare that I get to ever see like another Perry. First name Perry. So that's pretty cool. Holy shit, that escalated quickly. Is that like a chest? Oh man.
Not just yet. Let's stay this way for a minute.
I bet that's pretty intense. You just killed somebody. Need some smokes. Oh man.
Pity we couldn't have done it with the curtains open in the bright sunlight.
I like how the cameraman just walked up.
we did do it in daytime. All right now, Philip?
Yes?
Good. You better put those away. Put them in my checkbook drawer behind that metal box. Out of this, David Kentley had his last drink. The Davids of this world merely occupy space, which is why he was the perfect victim for the perfect murder. Of course, he was a Harvard undergraduate. That might make it justifiable homicide.
He's dead and we've killed him.
What are you doing?
It's
See,
not locked.
this guy is cool with it. The other guy is freaking out, dude.
It won't work. It's an occasion. It calls for champagne.
Champagne.
Champagne, he wants to celebrate. What the hell?
They talk about committing the perfect crime, but nobody does it. Nobody commits a murder just for the experiment of committing it. Nobody except us. You're not.
They did it as an experiment.
No.
Not even of me?
Wow.
No. Brandon, you don't think the party's a mistake, do you?
No, the party's the inspired finishing touch to our work. It's more. It's the signature of the artist.
What the devil are you doing?
Making our work of art a masterpiece.
Brandon, you're going too far.
Why? What do you mean? I just thought it'd be nice to have supper in here. On this. Isn't it a good idea? Right here.
The rope is hanging.
After all, old Mr. Kentley's coming mainly to look at these books now.
How does he not see the rope, dude? Oh my god.
Well, go on, yank it out.
I can't.
If Mrs. Wilson were here, she'd yank it out for you. A stupid display like that in front of somebody else will be just as good as a confession.
Who the hell has rope in their house? I guess maybe back then they used rope. I don't know.
Yes, I thought I told you.
Oh, I must say I did enjoy
No,
working for Mr.
you
Cattell.
didn't.
Such a gentleman.
He needs to go home.
Peculiar, but
This guy can't handle this.
Hello, come in.
What is he doing?
Fine, just put your hat there. It isn't someone's birthday, is it? Really, almost the opposite. The opposite? Philip's
Someone's
bidding the
death
world
day.
a temporary
Wow.
farewell to-
seem to have run down.
What would you say to some champagne?
Hello, Champagne. You see what I mean about trying to be funny? How have you...
Kenneth is often mistaken for David, even by people who aren't nearsighted.
Oh,
We haven't had
he's
much opportunity to
freaking
observe
losing
him,
it, man.
my boy.
Trying to, sir.
Oh dear, the resemblances are.
Why would he put that down there? What's wrong with this man?
Kenneth, there's too much air in your glass.
Oh, mine's fine, thanks.
Would you mind taking this into Janet? Sure.
Too much air in your glass. That's a new one.
No particular.
True. You always did stutter when you were excited.
Oh, now he's slipping, dude. Come on.
Me, I'm hungry.
Brandon, exactly what is this?
Cassone, I
This
got
is
it.
kind of sick.
No, I mean, why are we
They're
eating?
they're eating
I
off
turned
of
the
his
dining room
dead
into a
body.
library. Trust you to find a new use for a chest. One was always
Ooh, his
turning up
hands
in
are
the
shaking.
bedtime story.
Because one of the subjects for our dinner table suddenly rebelled. Like Lazarus, he rose.
That's a lie.
Philip.
There's no word of truth in the whole story. I never strangled a chicken in my life.
Now, do think of the problems it would solve. Unemployment, poverty, standing in line for theater tickets.
I must say I've had a perfectly dreadful time getting tickets for that new musical. What's it called? You know. But then we'd all be murdering each other.
Oh, no. Oh, no. After all, murder is, or should be, an art. Not one of the seven lively, perhaps, but an art, nevertheless.
Confess, I really don't appreciate this morbid humor.
Well, the humor was unintentional.
But you're not serious about these theories.
Of course he is.
So you're both pulling my leg.
No.
Who is to decide that a human being is inferior and is therefore a suitable victim for murder?
The few who are privileged to commit murder.
And just who might they be?
Myself, Philip, possibly Rupert.
I make contempt for humanity.
Right? That's kind of crazy,
A
dude.
world that I believe is.
You could have said that.
All right, I didn't.
We're not eating now, Philip. What'd you lie to me for?
Because I don't like to talk about...
About what?
I
Straddling
can't play with that thing.
I want you to have them very much.
It's extremely generous of you, Brandon. I don't
Oh my God, he tied the books in a rope that he used to kill his son with.
Very nice of you, Brandon.
Wow. This guy is sick, dude.
Spoke with Mrs. Kentley.
He wasn't there?
No, I left a message.
Oh,
in her
no.
case, but
She's gonna clear the table and open the chest to put the books back in.
This afternoon.
And she's gonna find the body.
Least idea
And no one's paying attention to her.
You think it would help if we
Oh.
found out where he was?
I suppose so.
I know. You didn't speak to David at all today.
No.
I'm so cringed right now. Oh my God.
Perhaps he might have called to say he'd be.
didn't have any idea of coming in the morning.
Well, I'm afraid you have to. Just let the books go for now.
Well, all right.
Oh, good night, Mr. Kentley. I hope Mrs. Kentley...
He's gonna open the chest. He knows.
You will call me the moment...
He's gotta know.
Say you couldn't possibly
Oh,
spoil it.
that's David's.
Well, I meant by leaving. Good night.
He thinks he got away with it. What a sick puppy, dude. He killed this guy and then invites his parents over to have a party. And his fiance. Oh my God. They should just open it, take out the body real quick, and just put it in like a bedroom or something.
Mine.
No, why should we?
Well, you might be
What?
tired. You're sure it's all right?
He said you could have it.
Don't
Holy
mind.
crap,
I'm
this
afraid
guy is driving me crazy.
Well, why not? Why not? Well, it's very pleasant to sit here with a good drink.
They're like hawking him down. Look at this.
But I don't want to fence anymore.
What are you going to do?
I don't want to. But I'm going to look inside that chest.
Are you crazy?
I hope.
Go ahead and look. I hope you like what you see. Oh, no. No. Rupert, I couldn't believe it was true. Rupert, please.
Please, what?
Listen to me. Just listen. Let me explain.
Explain? Do you think you can explain that?
Yes, to you I can, because you'll understand.
Understand?
Rupert, lives of inferior beings are unimportant. Remember we've always said, you and I, that moral concepts of good and evil and right and wrong don't hold for the intellectually superior. Remember, Rupert?
Tonight, you've made me ashamed of every concept I ever had of superior or inferior being. The right to live and work and think as individuals, but with an obligation to the society we live in. By what right did you dare decide that that boy in there was inferior and therefore could be killed? Did you think you were God, Brandon? Is that what you thought when you choked the life out of him? Is that what you thought when you served food from his grave? Well, I don't know what you thought or what you are.
That was
I know
crazy.
What you've done. You've murdered. You're doing it. It's not what I'm going to do, Brandon. It's what society's going to do. I don't know what that'll be, but I can guess. And I can help. You're going to die, Brandon. Both of you.
He could have killed someone like that. What is he doing? This guy's over here mixing a drink because he knows it's over. It's done. They're getting locked up. They won't let you out. Oh. That was good. That was really good. Dick Hogan. All right, everyone, we just finished watching Rope, Alfred Hitchcock's movie from the 1940s. And man, this is like a really, what an extremely, you know what's funny? I just watched Reservoir Dogs and I kind of feel like Quentin Tarantino might have been inspired. I'm sure a ton of filmmakers are inspired by Alfred Hitchcock. It was incredible seeing like one camera stand still for so long. And then when it finally moved, it just went like this. And then went like this because there was so much dialogue, so much happening in that scene that you couldn't move. You couldn't walk away from that. It was really cool. I liked how they did a lot of almost transitions, how someone would step in front of the camera and the camera would go into someone's back and then pull out and turn. I thought that was really cool. Now, this speaks highly of people having some type of mentality where they think they're superior than other people because they have money or they're intellectual or they grew up in a certain establishment versus people who don't have money, people who are like inferior, people who they consider to be a waste upon society. And this movie kind of highlights somebody thinking that they can murder people because they're above, they're intellectually above the good and bad of society, that good and bad is made to keep the common people in order, that once you have a certain intellectual level you rise above that and then you can deem who can live or die. And it was kind of sick because this guy murdered like a friend, like somebody who was a friend. He knew him among his peers. He was he was literally throwing a party and he was one guy invited that everybody's like, where is he at? He's supposed to be here. Little did they know he was dead inside of a chest and they were eating food off of his grave, which is insane. And then the one guy who they thought was going to like congratulate him and be like, wow, you're a genius, this is incredible, like literally turned a switch on him and was like, no, this is wrong. Like you're taking some type of theory and philosophy and practicing it, and it's like evil. I really enjoyed this movie. I thought it was really cool. I like watching these older movies. I also watched like 12 Men in a Room. I'm not sure if that's what it's called, 12 Men. That was incredible. That whole movie took place in one room and it was phenomenal. I know they went to the bathroom for a second and they came back into the room, but it was amazing about the jury. I'm really enjoying these. Let me know if there's any older movies like this, maybe even in black and white from like the 40s or 50s or 60s that I should be watching, because I'm all in. This is phenomenal. I love it. This is a movie, man. Anyway, if you guys enjoy this, make sure to smash the subscription button. That way you can watch. That way you'll get notified, that little bell too, whenever I do movies like this. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.